Hey, what up, Aries? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, what up? My name is Nilsa, and if you're returning, it's Nilsa. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. First, though, these readings are timeless. They are intuitive, and we're all assigned, so you could check out any of the videos that draw your attention. And they're general, so I don't really focus on love, but if it comes up, we will get into that. And they're super intuitive, so just when you're watching, I find that intuitive readers, because I heard someone say this, is that you just kind of let your intuition fly. Like, you sort of just, if it resonates, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So just kind of let your intuition, right? I'm sure you know how to watch a reading, but you know what I mean. Just, yeah. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into your reading, Aries, and see what Spirit has for you this week. Aries. I'm over by Logan Square today. I figured, let me switch it up a little. It's nice, but there was just some cops, ambulance, and stuff over here. But I'm like, we'll be alright. They just pulled off, so maybe that's synchronistic with your life. Maybe some shit went down and then everybody bolted. Like, there was some chaos, and then, nothing's an accident in these readings. So let's see, Aries. I'm just speculating. I don't know. All right. Aries. It feels good to be back. So these, the readings are going to be done on Tuesday night. So you should get it Tuesday. Well, technically it's Wednesday, but you feel me. It's going to be Tuesday at 4, 5 in the morning here at Chicago time. So, yeah. And then until I'm done with all the elements. So, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night. So, first is it's fire, and then air, earth, and water. All right. I missed you, so I don't want to talk. All right, Aries. Let's see. I don't know why I'm getting a lot of aggression from your energy. Impatience. But let's see what happens. Oops, wrong one. Alright, let's see. Bruh. I don't like when the police does that because it's like alarming. So I feel like you're wanting to speak from the heart, but you're not doing it. You're kind of suppressing your feelings. So you might not be saying what you feel because I don't know, you're resonating more like, I wouldn't say with darkness, but you can be on like this tip of like the alarm with the cop and like, I don't know, it's I'm getting like like you don't want to spaz out, so you would rather say nothing because you're feeling really super vulnerable, like emotionally vulnerable. Now this cop is flashing that light. They're looking for somebody. It's juking over here. But I feel like this is all tying in. I don't look at it like distractions. I look at it more like synchronicities. So it could be that you're like wanting to speak to a specific person and you don't have the ability to do that, or you're looking for somebody. I'm low-key worried that they're gonna like come over here. Hold up, Aries. I don't want to start this video over again, but we're 7 minutes in. All right. Yeah, you went through some sort of like breakup or something, but you're looking for emotion, but you don't feel like you have any. You're more resonating with just like being quiet, not expressing your love here. You're not wanting to, you like released, maybe you liked on somebody or something like that, and I am getting a romance here. You were liking on somebody and then it just turned into like, you might have gotten hurt. Could have been a water sign, or you're resonating more with your emotions too. And like your emotions were hurt and you feel like you're seeking this person out, but there's a release here. So it's like you want to honestly communicate, like almost like you never got that conversation, like you wanted to speak to somebody regarding how you felt and you never got the opportunity to say what you felt. And then the next thing you know, the opportunity was not there anymore. And so you're kind of sad by it because you like this person. You might have even had some sort of deep feelings for them. And then it was like the divine just didn't, divinely orchestrate it because it wasn't within your alignment. It wasn't within your life's purpose. And it's almost like this, what you think is a missed opportunity is not. It's like it was meant to teach you. Wow, there's a lot of cops around here. They might not tell me nothing. I'm kind of like parked in a permit, but whatever. I'm in the car, so they can't really do anything. yeah, I'm getting this rebellion too, like, because I'm rebelling. So I feel like maybe you're rebelling. Maybe you're like, damn, I didn't get an opportunity to say how I felt. Before I knew it, it was, it was over. Like, there's no communication now with the person that you wanted to express your feelings towards. And, but what the divine is trying to tell you, and Spirit's trying to tell you, is that for some reason, this is an opportunity to learn from this. So there is a lesson behind every time that we open up our emotion for one way or another. And a lot of these dynamics are meant to be short-lived, but nonetheless be as powerful as if you're with somebody. And you know what I mean? It's like it's still meant to teach you something. And I feel like you're kind of missing that opportunity to actually learn, because you're kind of still in your feelings about it, and you're wanting it to work out the way you do, and you're more caught up in your emotion. And the divine and Spirit is like, kind of approach it in a more logical way. Like, what can I take from this, right? So interesting. So there was like, this is it's so Aries though. It's like a lot of sexual energy. So not only were you digging on the person, right, but you were like really sexually attracted to them. It makes me smile, because I feel like this, like, ganas, like this desire to be intimate, and you guys like are super like highly sexual, right? So there is this, like, it was more of like a lustful attraction, and you saw yourself like giving the person a chance, because not only were you aroused sexually by the person, it might have been fueled by that, but you kind of did see something gorgeous within them that made you want to give love a chance again. But it was released, so it kind of fell apart, and you're just left now with this lesson. I think that's what this card is saying, that the lesson is to appreciate, right, every connection, to see the good and what it brought, to see how one way or another it brought you closer to God. Because anytime, I know this is highly like sexual in 3D, but I feel a divine emotion behind it. So it's like, it still gave you the opportunity to know that maybe your feelings were dormant for a long time, and you were silent, and you probably went through a bad breakup, and then you were just single for a while, and then bam, you got all these emotions. And it's like, the lesson is to know that the magic still exists, like love still exists within you, and it's making you feel human again, and capable and willing to show up for love. And that's what the lesson is that you probably thought that love could not happen to you anymore, or that part of you was somehow broken or forgotten. And although you guys are not going to be together, or right, and this dynamic with this particular person didn't work out, it still gave you the validation that in fact, no, you aren't broken, right? And your emotions are working, and they're very much, and even like your body and like the way you wanted to be with this person, it's like, oh wow, so my Kundalini energy is popping too. Like, it's like it put everything in alignment for you now to receive what the divine is bringing you next. Because I don't feel like either with this person or somebody else, there's going to be a moment, right, where you are now aligned to receive love and sex and a relationship and like desire. And this has sort of just been a moment to acknowledge that you are capable of loving and having sex and being intimate and being close to someone. And I feel too like with this, it's like, because where it's a mirror, like everything is everything, right? So if you are now illuminated to feel and to receive and give love, that means that now you're in a space where God is ready to give you downloads about how to proceed next. So it's really important, Aries, that you stay with an open mind and appreciate and look at the good and wait for the next move or for the next opportunity. And I feel like now you're more closer to the spirit world because you feel like you're not you feel like you're a part of life now. You don't feel exiled. You don't feel, this has made you feel like you're a part of the world. Like you're a part of what is that word I'm looking for? Evolving. You're like evolving with the world and with the collective. Like you don't feel left behind now because it's important, right? That you feel that, because without that, you didn't feel a part of the world. You didn't feel like the world was like almost happening to you. You weren't in coexistence with it. Yeah, the singer of connection. Yeah, this, even though you're kind of in your head about it, it was meant for you to master this part of yourself, because it was like divinely guided for you to feel all these feelings, in other words. So I see really great things coming, but yeah, we would be here like all night showing you what's coming, but I feel like you got your message this week, and I think it's really beautiful. It's bittersweet, but it is very beautiful that new spark is ignited within you. So I think I'm going to end it there, Aries. It's been real. Thank you for like putting up with all of this, but I didn't want to start again. I just knew that it was all going to work out. So I think that's what you need to do too. Just have faith that it's all going to work out, and it will. I'll see you next week. I love you very much, Aries. Bye.